Well, at least on the Droid version, you cannot do it.
Well, that's because droids are not the preferred
Hey,
phone
hey.
agents. Anyway, guys, happy Thursday. Anybody else's allergies just beating them up? I woke up with eyes the size of baseballs this morning. I love New England. I love fresh air. Isn't it great? It's wonderful. And now all my neighbors are out mowing their lawn. It's just wonderful. It's a great day here at Keller Williams, New England. So let's get into what today's topic is. So if I'm a little cuckoo, I am hopped up on a lot of allergy meds to be able to breathe or blink today. Today, what we're going to do is go over how do you schedule the posts we give you on the growth call? Because the best thing you guys could be doing is blocking from 2 to 3 on Mondays. You get to play with me and possibly win prizes from 2 to 2:30. And then from 2:30 to 3, you can be done and actually have that time once you get fast at it. Oh, screen. All right, let me move you all over here. Now, is everybody on this call a part of the Facebook growth call where we give you the info? And if you're not, I'm going to throw it in the chat. Because besides email, we do email you the growth call sheet every single week after the call. And we also put it inside of this growth call Facebook group. Okay. So if you're not in, please jump in. See, Jean Marie, now you're worried about your allergy eyes. I see you. I can barely see you, actually. Everything's blurry and yucky, but it's okay. So you can see that we've got it featured. I also put a whole bunch of fun. Oh, by the way, there was only 20 tickets left for James Shaw Pivot Live if you want one. So if you want one, I will also put that link here. Those will be gone. I don't know why that looks so yucky. Here, let's do this. Let's try that again. This one might go through cleaner. It'll still go through, but it looks like junk. But yeah, there were only 20 tickets when I checked this morning. So if you do want to go, do not delay because the tickets will be gone. And I can't put you on a wait list because if people no-show, I won't know until they no-show. So get those tickets right away. Who's going? Yay! I saw a lot of familiar names going. But anyway, so here are your resources that we had on the 13th. When I click on that, it's going to open a new document for me. That's a Google document. We're just going to grab one of them. So here's your social post. It says click here to download. When you click it, it brings it into a new tab. And I'm just going to hover over here on the right and click download. Okay. I'm going to come back here, copy this text. You can right click copy, Command C on a Mac, Control C on a PC, and we're going to come back to Command. So we're going to come down here to campaigns. At the top right, we are going to click create campaign. And from there, we're only going to choose social post. We're not paying to advertise this. This is going on your regular business page as a post, not an ad. So once we click, oh, here we go. This is what happens when I jump in and out of everybody's Facebooks. Ta-da, la, la, la. Okay. I'm going to come in here, paste that. Dream home, you pick 2, fenced in backyard. You can play with text wherever you want it. Add your hashtags. And then we're going to just upload that image. You can drag and drop or go find it. Bloop. And always make it square. And there you go. I'm going to include my ownership statement. And now here's my favorite part. You can either schedule this for a future date, or if it's a today one, we can pick today. But since we're technically scheduling this, I'm going to come in and say, you pick two is going to go out Monday, and I want it to go out at 9 a.m. because that's when my people are on. You can see what page it's going to go on. And then I'm going to come up here to schedule post. Or it's going to ask you again if you want to schedule that post. Why, yes, I do. Thank you very much. And ta-da, our post is scheduled. So now this only shows you this week, but if I come over here to the right-hand side, I can change that to month. And then I can see that at 9 o'clock, I have a post that's going to go out. So as you're building your social media calendar inside Command, you now have a calendar view of all the days you have posts. And also maybe you have 4 posts on one day. Maybe you have none on the other day. Let's try to spread out those posts a little bit. Okay. Also, they have new things called quick posts. If you don't know what to post, they've got you. So outside of the growth call stuff, once you're in here, look at this bad joke alert. If you hit this arrow, it brings up exactly what you need to say. Do, 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 do. Include my ownership statement. And then again, I can schedule it and when I want it to go out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Questions on this, guys? Somebody off mute? You're all blurry. Go ahead, George.
One of the things I noticed that when we attaching the DBA logo, if the image that you've created has it already, and then you bring it into here, you're going to have 2 logos on top for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you've noticed the last 3 or 4 weeks, we have left the logo out since you said that.
yes, I noticed that the stuff coming from you, but if we make our own, if the agents make their own and they put the logo in the design itself, when they come into here, they just need to, if I'm not mistaken, they just have to X out across this, hit the X, and then it will eliminate that.
Yep.
You want to have 2 over each other.
Yep, you go like this and you uncheck that.
Yeah. Or if you're creating the post in designs, then or don't put it in there. So
that's usually what I do. I just try to design without it. And then guys, the other thing is make sure your logo, notice how good mine looked before, right? It was a PNG logo. It didn't have that ugly white box behind it. Update your logo in your marketing profile if you do not know where your DBA logo is, and do not use DBA logo, the generic one. You do not work for KW DBA. You work for KW Evolution or I saw about 18 KW DBA logos hit the interwebs last week.
Oops.
Placeholder. So, check in with your office and they can help you get there and get those PNG logos. So everything looks so nice and transparent for you, and it's not blocking out any of the image. You'll also notice before, let me exit out of this one and go into a different one, that it puts this like it blends it almost for you. So when I hit apply, see how it put the little bit of white at the bottom and faded it out? It's just so you can see the logo and each office is independently owned and operated easier. Remember, you do have to have the DBA logo, and each office is independently owned and operated on anything. If it can be screenshot, printed, duplicated, replicated, or sent in, that is part of your agreement when you are with KWs, that you will use that in all marketing. Questions? George, did your hand just go back up? Okay. Wow, you guys are quiet today. You're very quiet.
This is kind of, this is not off topic, but a part of this. How do we get people to like our business page again?
You ask.
Okay.
You ask. I have it in my, if you've been in my Gmail, I have it in my Gmail, in my email signature. Follow me on Facebook. You can also go in and switch profile. Once you're on your page, oops, I was already on it. You can invite friends.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go to my, page. And then you can invite people. So under these three dots, invite friends. And then you can just go down your list of people that you're personally friends with and start asking them to like you.
Okay. Thank you.
My friends list is only KW people now. I don't know any regular people. I only know KW people. My feed is red every day. Anybody else's? Anybody else? It's wonderful. I love it. And actually, guys, if I see your posts, I will comment on your this or that, or if there is a question one. I saw somebody, I think it was Colleen Haggerty. She got a lot of movement on one of this or that's, the last one we did. And I love seeing all the comments. It was this one. It was the electric cooktop or the gas stove. That one, no pun intended, got a lot of heat because people were very opinionated. Now, George, you liked that pun, didn't you? People were very opinionated on gas or electric stoves. Also, if you guys ever want us to include something in the growth call images for you for this or that, send them that right on over to me and I'll make sure they get in. I actually have a whole planning calendar that's already done out with what everything is. But if it fits our season or what we're doing, we'll add it on in for you. The other important thing to know is that in designs, they've broken out all the holidays for you. So we're usually not going to give you holiday posts because they already exist. So if we go into designs, create a design, and we go to social posts, let me show you where those live. So at the very bottom here, we can see holidays, and then they've got them broken up by month. So if we click on July, you could go in today and pull one of the 4th of July or Canada Day social designs and bring them out. Up here at the top, we're currently looking at all. You can tell because it's in red. But if I were to look, say I just want the square one, if I click social square, it then only shows me the social square ones. Those are the ones I prefer to use all the time. I think they look a little cleaner. And then you could just pull these in. I usually pull the logo off. We'll put a little Brooke the Nerd in there. There you go. Your 4th of July post is done. All right, so you could go do that today. You can also highlight any of these elements if you want more and bring them in. Everything on these is edible, touchable, tappable, and you can play with it. Not fun. You can even make the color of the background different. Say you don't like this background, it's too blue for you. You can change that up as well. Just click on any of the elements. Great. Maybe you don't like the font. Ta-da. Here's my other quick trick with fonts when you're working with text. Sometimes you're like, how do I know if this is in the middle? How do I know? Like, especially on days today where my eyes are failing me with the allergies. Here's a couple tricks. When I click and move, see those lines that popped up? This means I'm dead set in the middle. But here's my easier trick. I like to stretch the box out to each end. And now I also know that I'm dead center in the middle for my design. Silly, but it works. We can change that font. You can make it bigger. You could change the color. Whoa, that's too big. That's still too big. Ta-da! Try to only keep it at 2 fonts. Don't go crazy. Don't be making everything 3 fonts. I know, Karina, I see your face. I'm not publishing this. I'm not publishing this. I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you.
I am so fresh.
Your face. I saw a meme the other day about I don't have a poker face. I have a teleprompter face and I lost it. I went to go do something else and came back and couldn't find it. And I was like, I wanted to be able to post it on your Facebook because it would have been.
That is definitely me. My husband says I don't need to talk. Just look at the face.
You are a teleprompter. I was cracking up. Maybe you want these to be the blue. Oh, that disappears. Make it that blue. Nope, that's ugly. Anything you want to do with this, you can. Everything's editable. And how cute is it? Dude. There we go. We were playing around and messing around, but this is a 30-second design by just swapping out the logo. Any other designs questions while you've got us? You've got a couple extra minutes, and I've got a whole bunch of the nerd herd of New England on.
Actually, Brooke, Faith has a question in the chat room.
Oh, yours or mine? Oh, here we go. If you want to tag someone or something, do you need to go back in and do that when the post goes live? Nope. Watch this. So you mean on Facebook, right? Did we lose Faith? Do we have her? Oh, I see it in there still. Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Facebook.
So no, sometimes I forget to. So what I do is you can either come in and edit this, right? I'm not in the right one. Let me just switch to my other profile. You just got to make sure you're on your business account as your business account. So if I forget it, I'll do one of 2 things. I'll edit the post and tag them with the @ symbol. Or I'll put it in the comments because sometimes it's easier to do it in the comments than it is to try to sort through all the names that pop up because your business page is public. So sometimes you're sorting through 8,000 people named George Gatney, not just the people who like or know your page, because you can tag other public pages or people without them having to like or follow you. So I could come in here and then just say Steve DeAngelis. See how there's so many of them? There is truly only one. I'm telling you guys. But I could do, see, she's a realtor, I know. I could just tag her in there and then it would show up in the comments and they would be able to go to the comments for you. Let's delete her so she doesn't get scared. Does that answer your question, Faith?
Okay, so you're saying that once it's up there, you can do it. So it doesn't happen in the scheduling. You do it after it goes up.
You could do both. So if you are scheduling, so from command, you can't tag people, if that was your ultimate question.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you can't do it. So if you schedule it, then once it goes up out through command, then you can go and do it. Is that
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. My daughter's name is Hope. We call her No Hope Hope lately because she's driving us insane. Friends on my page, no. KW friends who are on my Facebook, no. 6 is difficult.
Oh, wait till she turns 12.
Listen, I have older boys. I have teenagers. I've been through this before. It doesn't.
It's
Oh,
different with girls, Brooke.
Oh no.
Totally. Tell her.
Oh, I was such a good kid. I promise. My husband was the nightmare. My mom and our moms even said it. I have proof.
They're
All
just
right.
they're just being nice to you, that's all.
I want to show you guys one more thing that often gets overlooked in designs. Because oftentimes people say to me, Brooke, there's a ton of logo variations that I can use. Because sometimes the red and black logo doesn't look great. Sometimes the all white logo or the all black or the black and gray logo is going to look better on one of your designs. So there's a super secret way you can squirrel into assets. So I'm still in designs and I'm going to go to import a design. And what this is going to do is put me into a back end editor of all of our designs we've ever done. This is actually where I go most of the time instead of start a new design. And as you can see, everything I do is here, but you can also make folders. So say you have you do the same things for your listings, the same things for your buyers, your birthdays. You could start making folders with pre-done templates. And then when you have a property that goes on, a listing that you need to do, you just copy and duplicate that folder and then just replace everything inside. Makes it super fast and easy. But over here at the top, you've got assets. On the left, if I go to logos, you can add in by uploading a whole bunch of any logo you have that's PNG. So if you have multiple colors or variations of your own logo, or you want to add more of the DBA logo in, not true DBA, whatever your DBA is, whatever you're doing business as, if you're KW Evolution, if you're wherever you are, put those logos here. But notice this one is a JPEG. Can you guys see how it's got the white background on it? That's what looks yucky on all our marketing. So make sure you're grabbing, and this, I promise you, there is a white logo underneath here. You just can't see it because there's a transparent background. But that's how you can add that. You can also come in here and create color palettes. So if your logo has a certain set of colors to it that you always like to use, you can set up your color palettes. You can see I've added fonts I've purchased. Yes, I have a Jedi font because every good nerd should have a Jedi font. And crayons. You can add those in. If you say the same things over and over and over, you can add them in here. You can add other elements, like here are my little tiny things that I plop on my signature. And then any additional files you may want to just add in here that would be going into your designs. So just a fun way to add more things. And then you can get back to the templates or your designs. And did you know there's a full stock image library available to you as well? Watch this. I'm going to type moving boxes. After I do that, I'm going to click filter and I'm going to uncheck everything but free. And now any of the images that come up, you're allowed to use for free. Oh, you like this puppy. So now you have access. So let's see, did it tell us how many? I put moving boxes. There are over 1,600 images that are free that we can use royalty free without having to pay for those stock images.
Whoa.
So if you're looking for any type of, you want to put something out there for an advertisement. That's ridiculous. But yeah. Let's say family and kitchen.
Brooke, as you're doing this, you said you unchecked every box but free?
Yep, so I clicked over here on filters.
No filters.
And you can see under collections,
Yeah.
I only have free checked off.
Okay.
And then I clicked enter again. And now 10,000 images about a family in a kitchen come up that you can use in your advertising. Where did they find footage of me on a Sunday morning? There's a ton. Yes, please, to that backsplash. So if you're looking for some inspiration for some different posts, you've got a ton of images to pick from. Cool stuff, huh? They're always adding some really fun things to Command, especially designs. Designs has been my baby since day one coming to KW. It's been my most favorite thing to work on. It's the lab I'm probably most heavily involved in. I love designs, and I like it that it's so easy for you guys. All right, friends, any questions before I cut you loose with that extra half hour of the day to go put some designs together? Go do your 4th of July post right now. Get it out there and schedule it. So that way, while you're by the barbecue, you're not like, oh, I forgot to put up a post. You could actually schedule the entire year in under an hour of all major holidays.
Could you do a separate designs session?
Absolutely. There's just a whole Q&A one.
Yeah, something like this, just for designs and
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. We have Stump the Nerd Herd next week, and then the following week we can do an advanced designs class for you guys.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You got it. All right. Don't forget to get your Pivot Shift Live tickets if you want them, because I'm not even going to check it because I don't want to know. But I'm pretty sure they're going to sell out. And then don't forget, too, we have the Summer of Shift coming up. I'm going to put that in. We have some fun prizes. Oh, gosh, do we have some fun things for you guys? So make sure you sign up for that. That starts July 19th. That is once a week, and we are going to help you get into gear and get ready to shift your business. All right, friends, have a wonderful, peaceful weekend. We will see you next week.
You're the bomb.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.